Well, the 5th annual Miss Betty's Harvest Madsgiving is working to serve 15,000 meals to those in need this Thanksgiving. And joining us this morning, our chef Tajai Cook. He's the creator of Madsgiving. We've got Adam Larkey, COO of Zeppelin Station, and Jared Nowicki, owner of Lakeland Local. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello. Hi.
It's good to see so many people doing good as we head into those holidays. Chef, it's good to have you again, too.
Thank you. Thank you for having me again.
Of course. Okay, let's talk about Madsgiving because this is something really dear to your heart.
It is. It is. It's something that we started 5 years ago. My wife and I actually have been doing it now for a little bit over 8 years. We did it over our apartment. There was just our neighbors. We used to trade food, you know, and you end up coming across others who could use a plate. And next thing you know, you're feeding, you know, a couple floors in your apartment complex.
That is so neat. And from there, it just kept growing and growing.
It did. Our first year, we did 515 meals. Last year, we did 8,693 meals.
Amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, isn't that neat? And your lovely wife is here today, this morning. She's a big part of what you do.
Oh, no. She's my handler. That's what I try to explain to people.
So
She's in the background handling me right now. So it's amazing. And then I brought 2 friends of ours who's been in this process with us as well.
Yeah, and it's so good once you've got those collaborations going. And that's one way to complete that goal of 15,000 meals this Thanksgiving.
And that's one of the reasons why we're here today.
Okay.
So thank you for having us at Wayne.
You're feeling confident about that? This is the year?
You know what? The need keeps going up. And basically, if you see across Denver, Colorado, you can drive across. And it's visually there. So, you know, with us, we're just playing a part. You know, that's all that it is. We're playing a part in society that I think we need to play.
You're setting the example. Okay, Adam, how are you collaborating with this effort? And what would you say you like most about it?
Yeah, so for the last 3 years, Chef Taj and his amazing team of volunteers have come down to our 15,000 square foot food hall, Zeppelin Station in Rhino, and they come in at night, they take over everything, and they cook up a storm, and then the food goes out on Thanksgiving. So it's just a little way that we can contribute to this really important mission.
Oh my gosh, I can't imagine watching that process of how that's done and so many meals just going out like that.
It gets a little chaotic, but everyone plays a very vital role throughout it all. They do.
Yeah, and shout out to Zeppelin Station in Rhino. That is my neck of the woods, so send in some love. And Jared, you're also a big part of this effort as well. Tell me about what that's been like for you and what you've enjoyed most.
So really what I enjoyed most is really the sense of community. So if you take a look at, it's just a number, we're going to do 15,000 meals. Yep. It's a number, but when you think about how much work that entails and the actual food production, it's crazy to think about. So there's hundreds of volunteers that come together to produce this. So we're just an example here of a couple guys coming together, helping this guy put this dream together.
It's so neat, and it sounds like you've got great people working with you, and that's how you make something this big happen. I could barely serve 2 sandwiches for 2 kids. I can't imagine 50,000 meals. Okay, Chef, what have you brought today? Is this going to be kind of part of what you'll be serving up this Thanksgiving?
It is. What we wanted to do was to kind of showcase what we do. So this is our mac and cheese that we will be doing. It's obviously going to be in a larger pan, but we wanted to kind of bring it in to show you how it would be done. We'd be doing it in disposable pans, which helps us to help up with the cleaning process afterwards as well.
Okay.
But with this is just a simple mac and cheese. I was just going to plate it over real fast.
Okay.
So with that is we melted some cheese on top. This is a roasted garlic. You can see all the sauce right there. And basically, yeah, it's very simple.
This is not a basic mac and cheese. This is Chef Taj's
and if you want to take a bite,
mac and cheese. You want me to taste it? I will certainly do that.
Thank you.
Chef Tajai, I'm telling you.
Thank you.
That is the stuff.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Oh my God, I do this every time and I can't
No,
talk.
take your time. But no, with basically that, we have lots of roasted garlic. We have cream. Basically, the ingredients from here that breaks this down. We have Shamrock that is coming in. We have Lakeland, we have Zeppelin that is basically helping us for the 3rd year, giving us their entire space. And
That's
you're talking
so cool.
electricity, you're talking water, you're talking every single thing that we will need to get this job done. We'll also be taking over Johnson & Wales, their old culinary institute, which is going to be amazing. That's going to be for the first time this year. And but no, it takes a community.
It really does.
It really does.
And with that said, people who want to get involved and support this, what is the way to do that?
Well, if you go to MissBetty'sCooking.com, you will find all the information there. You will find our volunteer link. You will find our GoFundMe information. It breaks down basically every single thing that you need to know. And you also get to be on our newsletters list. We'll get you updated throughout what's going on and, you know, just everything leading up to Thanksgiving.
All right, it's going to be here before you know it, right?
It's, you know, it's weird. I started bothering these guys earlier in the year, and it's weird how time goes by really fast. But
it is.
It really does show, you know, right now we're in a time, and we try to stop around this time to focus on not just ourselves, but our community.
Absolutely.
And that's really where it's
and the need is there, as you
is.
pointed out earlier. Now, random question, but who is Miss Betty, and why did you decide to name your company after her?
So Miss Betty is my grandmother. It's my father's mother. She was a woman that traveled from Bangladesh before they seceded from India back in the early 1900s on boat to Jamaica with their family. And she was a woman that I was trying to explain to my wife coming in. It's at times it felt like our house was the center of the whole community.
Wow.
Because she did so much. She was a midwife for the community. She helped to give birth to half of the individuals who are running around to this day with their kids. And
that's awesome.
She spoke with her heart. So you know, if you don't know where you're coming from, you'll forever be lost. So that's my way of staying connected.
True words. Well, we want to thank you for being here this morning. I think you're going to reach your goal this year, especially with the help of these two fine gentlemen. Thank you, of course, to Parkland and Zeppelin Station as
Lakeland.
well.
Yes,
Lakeland.
Sorry,
Lakeland
apologies.
and Zeppelin Station. Thank you guys so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone, and if you would like to join this awesome cause, you could do so. Join the 5th annual Miss Betty's Harvest Madsgiving and help serve meals to 15,000 people in need. Follow on Instagram for the latest updates at Miss Betty's Grandson. You can also help by donating to their GoFundMe. Look for Madsgiving-2023-Let's Feed Our Community. So many ways to help.